Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, guys, I changed my time. I was trying to go live at like 10:35, and then like at 10:24, Skylar, Rain, and Ladybug wanted to go outside, so I had to change it. I'm sorry about that. Hey, preschool granny, Debbie, Mike. I've been missing the hell out of y'all too, Debbie. I really have. I have missed the crap out of y'all and discussing true crime with y'all, just goofing off with you. I really have. Hey, it's a crying shame. Hibiscus. Good morning. Did I say hi to Mike? I think I did. Hey, Mike. Oh, Mike, by the way, this December, we got to do the John Benet Ramsey case again. We'll just start from the beginning because people's forgot what we talked about last time. So nice to see everyone. I know it is. Let me find my live chat. Hey, Shay. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. So how's everybody doing? Sorry, guys, for the birds in the background. The crows are my stalkers. They stalk me. This one, he watches me. She watches me. Every move I make. It's right over there in the tree right now, just staring at me. I must be a witch or something. Sounds good, Cece. Yeah, I'll have to refresh my memory. We're going to do it every year, Mike. You should start your own channel on like where you know so much about the Ramsey case. You could do a lot of videos, and a lot of people are interested in that case. Hey, Cindy. Good morning. Good working, but not too busy today. Oh, that's good. Shay, good. House burned down, so off of YouTube. Oh my God, Shay. Are you serious? I'm so sorry. Hopefully, no one was hurt and no pets. Bless your heart. I went through that when I was little. Actually, I was at my grandparents when our mobile home burnt down. My mom barely got my brothers out, and she said the trailer went up in flames. It was engulfed, all of it, within 5 minutes. And our little dog, Chihuahua, Tiny, was in there, and he died in the fire. She couldn't get him out. Hey, Cheryl T. Yes, thank you. No one hurt. I swear to God, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the eye doctor. These reading glasses I buy from the store are not working. Cece, I think you're muted. Oh my gosh. Am I muted? Can y'all not hear me? It doesn't say I'm muted. Let me. That's not muted. Go out and refresh. Oh, y'all can hear? Okay, so it's on Mike's end. Cheryl T, you left me the sweetest comment. I just love you to death. On my post about my little feral kitten, it made my day, and I had to make a post about it. For the first time I went over there, she was sitting on the steps, little feral kitten. I call her Miss Kitty. And she was meowing at me, crying for food. And instead of running, she sat there while I put her food out. And she did the same thing this morning. She was crying so hard this morning. It was so pitiful. But she's beginning to trust me. She is. Hold on. Let me let this little stinker out. Now, Ladybug, we're not going to play this game this morning. In and out. That's ridiculous. I got you a blanket up there. Oh, you can hear now? Sometimes, YouTube messes up. So this morning, we got some things to talk about. There's a special needs teen girl missing from Georgia. She needs her medication, and her parents fear she may be in sex trafficking. Somebody may have took her and forced her into the sex trafficking, whatever you call it. Also, let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, Gabby Petito's mom, she made a post on Twitter. She is fed up with the laundries. She called Brian a narcissist. You know, basically, she's like, that confession is bullcrap. Bullcrap. Also, there's a little article about Lori Vallow. Oh, I couldn't believe her new mugshot. I hadn't seen it. Boy, is she looking old. But anyways, they're going to have her pretrial hearing in November. And we'll read that article. Hey, Vicki. Good morning, hon. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody because I'm looking at the StreamYard's side. Let's see. Let's get started. Oh, and also on the member stream, I don't know what day I'm going to do it this week, but we're going to discuss the Jeffrey McDonald case. I've decided, like on my member streams, we'll do old cases like that. You know, cases that's been, well, we may do some cold cases, who knows, but some older cases. Okay, let me share this. Feels good out here this morning. Okay, so this is her. Her name is Kaylee Jones. Gosh, I'm about blind. So it's been 10 days since a missing Georgia teen has been seen, and her parents are desperate to find her. Let's look at her picture again. Pretty little girl. Kaylee Jones is 16, was last seen near Whooping Creek Church Road in Carlton. I guess that's how you say it, on June 14th, according to the Carroll County Sheriff's Office. Her parents, Daniel and Brenda Jones, told Fox 5 they said goodnight to Kaylee on Tuesday night, but the following day she was gone. Deputies said Kaylee may have met up with someone she met online, while her parents fear she's fallen in with the wrong people. They added that Kaylee is autistic and requires special medication. She requires medical care and could possibly be with someone she has met through certain apps online. She has no phone or vehicle with her, the sheriff's office wrote on Facebook. Brenda Jones called Kaylee a very loving, very kind, overly sensitive teen, with her father adding that she is vulnerable and susceptible. I can't say that word. I know how to say it. Anyways, she's vulnerable and she could have fallen victim to a predator. Damn, I can't say that word. According to the Georgia Sun, Kaylee's mom said she may have a backpack with her, possibly with the words Maisie or Kaylee written on it. Kaylee is described as a white female who stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighs 135 pounds. Police said the teen does not have her phone with her. Anyone with information about Kaylee should call investigator Kim Biggs at 770-830-5916 or dial 911. So this is a developing story. That daggone crow makes too much noise. Let's look.
Experience
What's this? Oh, damn it.
New this year.
I hate ads, y'all. I just hate them. I hardly ever put them on my videos because they're just so annoying.
Details about a missing teen with special needs. Thanks for joining us. Jones family fears she may be. Her parents haven't seen her since last Tuesday. Fox 5's Chris, mom and dad, who believe she's in serious danger.
The Carroll investigating the case of this missing teen. Kaylee Jones' parents say she's autistic and they worry she may be people. Brenda and Daniel Jones said goodnight to their daughter Kaylee last Tuesday. They woke up to a nightmare.
She was gone in the morning.
Their 16-year-old daughter vanished from their home.
Horrible. Worried. Scared of where she might be.
Kaylee is autistic and she takes special medication.
She's very loving, very kind, very overly sensitive.
Her parents believe she met the wrong person online.
She's susceptible kind of naive, I guess, to this stuff.
Groomed online.
Now they're terrified of what may have happened to her.
We think she's a victim of sex trafficking.
Is she in danger?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the message to the person or people Kaylee may be with.
Please bring her back.
Bring her home.
Don't hurt her.
Bring her home. She's she's got a lot of life ahead of her still, and just let her go. Bring her home. Let her go, so we can try to give her the help she needs, and she can hopefully live out the rest of her life.
Again, Kaylee Jones is 16. She stands about 5'8". She weighs about. Call the Carroll County on if you have any information. Carroll County. Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
Damn, didn't want to play because the damn wind's blowing. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me get to my live chat. Who joined that? Lisa Irwin. Welcome to Southern Royalty. Thank you so much. Hey, Sapphire. Girl, you better be texting my phone, girl. I have been thinking about you and I cannot find my other phone. My old one I had. The one that I left in your car and you had to ship back to me. I can't find that. Hold on just a minute. Let me get this crap off here. So her parents think that she could be in, someone could have took her and put her into sex trafficking. I wonder what makes them think that. Okay, if she has no phone with her, then it must be at home. I'm assuming she does have a phone. I'm wondering, of course, you know they have, but I was just wondering, have they been through her phone to see who she was talking to? Personally, I think they should have been monitoring what she was doing online, where she's vulnerable and she's autistic and stuff. Of course, I'm not blaming them, but you know, kids that are vulnerable, even kids that are not, you need to keep up with what they're doing online, because there's all kinds of weirdos that like to groom kids online. A lot of these kids will think they're like this one girl. There was this one case. She was a cop's daughter. She thought she was talking to a 15-year-old boy from California with blonde hair. Okay. He said he was going to come and see her while her dad was at work. Okay. When he pulled up, she went out to the car. It was an older man. He pulled a gun on her, made her get in the car. He took her, raped her, and killed her. Some kind of storage parking lot. It happens all the time. I hope that she is safe and sound. I think that she probably, they said she was, around the church, Whooping Creek Church or something. She probably snuck out to go meet somebody and they abducted her. Or, you know, it's possible that she went on her own free will. But we will keep following this. Lady, don't start your crap this morning. We'll keep following this and let's pray that they find her, because she needs meds. She needs meds. She probably takes medicine for autism and stuff, and she's very, very sensitive. Now, I'm still a little bit suspicious of the parents. I'm always suspicious of the parents. The mother seemed like she was really worried about her, though. I'd say she did take off. Shy people. Teens are easily fooled. I know it. Let me scroll back up through my chat, see if I see. Sapphire, I thought we used to be green, Lisa Irwin. I don't know. I see y'all's membership things. I see y'all's wrenches. I will renew on payday, girl. You know, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Times are hard. I know money is tight. You know, I can't join everybody's memberships. If y'all can, it's greatly appreciated. If you can't, that's okay. Y'all still support me. It's all good. I know how it is. Yeah, I know when I was a teen. Anyways, let's get back to this. I was easily fooled. And I'll tell you what, when I was a teenage girl, of course, when I was like 13, 14 years old, I looked like I was 18 because I've always had big boobs and stuff, and always, had a butt and all that. And older men used to hit on me all the time, and they knew my age. I mean, I could walk from my dad's house to the Pixies, a little place in town, to get something to eat. And this one guy, he would pull over every time and want to talk to me, and him about 40-some years old, and me about 14. And some of the people you wouldn't believe. Some people you'd think, oh, they'd never hit on a young girl or a young boy. Bull crap. People will fool you. People will fool you, for sure. Uh-oh. See it live. Madam Purd, Ghislaine Maxwell, sentencing now. Damn it. I've got other things to talk about, but we'll watch it in just a minute. I can't stand that woman. She was being on Suicide Watch, y'all. Hold on. Let me find my other stuff here. Children. Let's see. I wanted to read the Gabby Petito, what her mom said. And then we'll talk about Hori Lori. And I guess we'll take a look at old stupid Ghislaine Perv. I can't stand that woman. She is sick. In my mind, she's even sicker than Jeffrey Epstein because she's a woman. She's a woman herself, and she went and recruited these young, vulnerable girls from bad homes, broken homes. So in my mind, she's just as bad as him. If not, she's a little bit worse than him, I think. Let's not forget, she sexually abused those girls too, right along with Epstein. Freaks. There's also an article about R. Kelly we'll take a look at. I love this picture of Miss Gabby. Beautiful. Beautiful girl. Okay, narcissists rewrite history. Gabby Petito's mom slams Brian Laundrie's notebook confession. The mom of slain travel vlogger Gabby Petito opened up Monday afternoon following what she called a narcissistic confession from Brian Laundrie, who confessed to killing Gabby in a recently revealed notebook. He acted like it was a mercy killing, she fell in the stream and she was in pain. So instead of going and getting her help or calling 911 or taking her to the hospital, he decided to strangle her. Bull crap. I believe one part of his confession when he said that Gabby was shaken is she probably was shaken when he hit her in the head because she had blunt force trauma too. Because I've seen animals like hit on the road and they'll start shaking and stuff. Okay. Court documents filed earlier this year against Brian's parents, Chris and Roberta Laundrie, state the allegations were made in the missing Gabby Petito case that were never disclosed by the FBI. Shortly after a court hearing last week concerning the lawsuit, lawyers presenting the plaintiffs and defendants met up at the FBI's Tampa field office where Fox News Digital obtained copies of Brian Laundrie's notes. Laundrie's family lawyer, Stephen Bertolino, said he was sharing the contents as a matter of transparency. Well, he would have to share it because if they found out he had like notes or anything or a letter and didn't share it, he'd be in trouble. He'd get disbarred. Laundrie's, okay, hold on. Gabby's mother, Nicole Schmidt, posted a tweet Monday morning saying she's fed up and wants justice for her daughter. Of course. Right here. Narcissists rewrite history to escape accountability. Narcissists rewrite history to escape accountability, the tweet read. You are not crazy. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. I ended her life, writing in the notebook read. I thought it was merciful, that it is what she wanted. But I see now all the mistakes I made. I panicked. I was in shock. From the moment I decided, took her pain away, I knew I couldn't go on without her. Please do not make life harder for my family. They lost a son and a daughter. And a daughter and a daughter. What? The most wonderful girl in the world, Gabby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my family. This is a shock to them as well as a terrible grief. Hey, you know what? They're just as guilty as him because they knew he killed her in exactly where her body was at. And at the same time, her parents were calling them desperately trying to find their beautiful daughter. F them. I don't got no sympathy for them. And the reason that he killed himself is not because he couldn't go on without her. It is because he's a coward and he didn't want to be cuffed, stuffed, booked, and cooked. Facts. Investigators found the notebook in January at the, I cannot say that, the environmental park, along with several other items belonging to weirdo Vallow. Prior to his death, Vallow had embarked on a cross-country trip with Gabby in July 2021. By September 1st, Laundrie returned to his parents' Northport, Florida home with Gabby's van, but without Gabby, and spending her money. On September 19, 2021, authorities found Gabby's deceased body in a remote area at the Bridger Teton National Forest in Wyoming. According to the Teton County Coroner, Dr. Blue, Gabby died from strangulation. Her death has been listed as a homicide. The lawsuit, however, claims that Gabby was found with blunt force trauma to her head and neck, despite the cause of death being listed as strangulation. Well, he probably hit her in the head with something and then strangled her. She probably didn't die from the blunt force trauma. She died because he finished her off by strangling her. Look at him. He looks like that freaking weirdo Chris Watts. Further, the Laundries are accused of making plans to get their son out of the country while ignoring desperate calls and messages from Gabby's family. In November 2021, the FBI announced that Laundrie's remains were found at the environmental park in Florida. He had a gunshot wound to his head. Laundrie's parents told authorities that Laundrie fled to the Carlton Reserve on September 13, 2021, even though his father reportedly begged him to stay home. Chris Laundrie told his attorney that Brian claimed he wanted to get some fresh air and take a hike at the reserve. Sarasota County Circuit Court Judge Hunter W. Carroll is expected to provide a written ruling on whether the lawsuit will go to a jury trial. He said he would provide a written response in a few weeks. I hope that it goes to a jury trial, and I hope they get all kinds of money from the Laundries, if the weirdos have any. They probably don't got that much money. I mean, they had a nice little house there in Florida. Probably cost a pretty penny. I think they sold that and moved somewhere else. But anyways, I hope they sue the pants off of them. How could Roberta, I know like some people will say like, I would do anything for my kid. You know, I would lie for them if they murdered someone. Not me. Not me. I love my son more than anything. But I couldn't just stand by and not say anything knowing he murdered his girlfriend, someone else's child. Roberta should have put herself in Gabby's mom's shoes. What if that was my child I was looking for and nobody would answer the phone? Reason a bitch wouldn't answer the phone is because she knew exactly where Gabby's body was at. They knew. And yet they went on a little camping trip and everything. Was trying to get him out of the country. There's some real winners there. That's not right. I believe they should have done the right thing, child or not. You can't let your child go around hurting other people's children. Come on. She could have saved a life by calling the police. Yes, she could have. Yes, she could have. Hey, Cement Shoes, they should have released that letter. Yeah. That's the same place Chris Watts took in. Yes, Lisa. Yes, it looks like the same place that those, what is it, the sand dunes? I think Gabby and Baldo went there. Have a great day, y'all. So happy to see y'all today, my beautiful Cece. Check Discord later, girl. Oh, I will, girl. Stay around, chat with us, or listen. Love you. I've been missing the hell out of you, girl. I was like, why is she not text me? And I don't have your number in my phone. I just in that new phone. I just have your old number. Broken Justice, True Crime. Hello, some issues. Hey, hon, how are you? Yeah, and the letter that she wrote to Chris and told him to burn it. He dummy didn't even burn it. It was found beside of his body. I wonder what that letter said. Probably she just, you know, probably telling him she was going to help get him out of the country and this and that. I just don't see how they could go on that camping trip and stuff and sit there and barbecue out and enjoy nature, knowing where Gabby was dead and where her body was at. Hey, that crow is trying to get my bird. Okay, it flew off. Gabby was an innocent soul. The fact that she stayed with him after Moab, I would have ditched his ass. Me too. That was her van. I'm just wondering what happened to that van. Was that van paid for or what? I'm going to try a light cigarette. My lighter don't want to work. I've lit it 5 times, the same cigarette. I will send it in Discord. Okay, send it in Discord. Love you. He shouldn't have burned. He should have burned it so it couldn't become litter. Oh yeah. So he said, pick up my belongings, because Gabby hated people that litter, trying to make himself look good. You know, he was such a coward that he wouldn't even tell the truth in his suicide note. He had to act like it was a mercy killing. Hey, you can't euthanize people like you can a dog. I do not believe she fell in no damn stream, had no damn hypothermia. It was in like the upper 40s there. If she fell and got hurt, why wouldn't you call 911 or take her to the hospital? Why would you decide to strangle her to get her out of her misery? What happened was there was a lot of tension between them on that trip. I think their trip started out fine, and then they was stressed out because it was hot. They couldn't shower when they wanted to, and being in a vehicle with somebody that many days going across country, there was a lot of tension. They argued a lot. I believe they got in an argument that night. She might have even walked away from him, and he hit her in the head with something, and then he decided he strangled her to get her out of her misery, he said. What a piece of shit. He's burning in hell right now. Devil's probably sticking a pitchfork in his ass right now. He is a monster. He is a monster. What a coward. See, I believe Brian was nicey nice in front of people, but he was a total dickhead when him and Gabby were alone. That's what I believe. I mean, this girl lived in their home. They had dated for a number of years. They were engaged, going to get married, and they postponed that to go on their trip. How could they sleep at night knowing that she was laying out there dead? All they were caring about was their son. They just wanted to spend time with their son and go on a camping trip before he goes off to prison. Bullshit. There was self-service there. Why not call 911? I don't believe a word of his confession. Me either. The only word I believe is when he said that, she was shaking. She probably was when he cracked her in the head with something. Freaking weirdo. Freaking weirdo. And you know what? Them cops, when they pulled him over, they was on his side. They was on his side. He made her out to be freaking crazy. I believe she's like me. She gets upset. She gets upset easy. She's very nervous and stuff. She dealt with anxiety and things like that too. Because she was upset and crying and stuff and admitted to grabbing the wheel, they thought, oh, she's the crazy one. Them cops made a mistake that day. They didn't know what was going to happen. Lord, no, they didn't know. But they should have took them both to damn jail. It might have prevented this. Maybe if they'd have took them to jail, they might have broke up or something or went back home. Who knows? He probably would have ended up killing her anyways. Yeah. He was like a ticking time bomb, just like old Chris Watts. He was a fan of those terrible books by Chuck, something other. Oh, really? I noticed he was reading some kind of weird book. I love true crime books and mystery books like that. But I think he read some other stuff. What a weirdo. She should have never went back with him when they were stopped by police. I know. She loved him. She thought she did. She probably did. Bless her heart. She could have had anybody she wanted. Instead, she was with that weirdo. She was way too good and pretty for him. Lady, don't start your crap. This is why you're a member of the Bad Girls People Club, lady. Lady's trying to bark at everybody. No, we're not having a love fest right now. We'll do that later. Okay, what else was we going to talk about? Oh, Lori Vallow. We'll keep following. Let's see what happens with the lawsuit. When there's an update, we'll discuss it. Prayers for Gabby's mom and the rest of her family. God love their hearts. I can't imagine what they're going through. You know, I'd say her mom is filled with hatred and rage towards these people. You know she has to be. Hell, I've got anger and rage towards them. Just, thinking about Gabby's family calling desperately, trying to find her. And these mofos knew she was dead and where her body was at. Yeah, and then they go camping, have a good old time with old Baldo, wanting to spend time with Baldo and the grandkids. What a sick bunch of people. I'm telling you. I'll find Lori Vallow's latest mugshot. She looks uglier than hell in this. Let me find it. Let's find a new one. We're going to read the little article about her preliminary hearing. Well, where's that new? Oh my gosh, y'all. I got to show y'all this. Hold on. There's pictures of her in her bikini. We'll look at them. She really thinks she's hot stuff, don't she? I wouldn't piss on that bitch if she's on fire. She ain't worth air in a damn jug. If I ever got in a room with her, I'd beat the shit out of her. Look at that old ugly face. Look at it. She looks weird, don't she? She's aged. She looks so different. Look, she looks a lot different. Her face looks swollen or something. Look at it. And look, she's still got some highlights going on in her hair. Who's doing her hair? Who's curling it? Because when I fix my hair like this, I have to take my big curling iron to it. Wow. Let's see. Let's find another picture. Hold on a minute. I want to show y'all something. Look at her in her bikini. When I click on that picture, it takes me here. See if we can find. Here, we'll do this. Lori Vallow. Bikini. I don't know why it won't let me. Maybe I click on it like that. No, it's every time I click on it, it takes me like to more pictures. We don't want to look at that old bitch in her damn bikini. She don't look no damn better than nobody else except she got a damn six-pack. Bitch don't look like that now. Poor old Charles. He was such a good-looking man. Good-looking man. Too damn good-looking for her ass. I mean, Lori Vallow, before she done all this crazy stuff, she was attractive. But to me, she's ugly as hell now. Just ugly as hell. Evil just radiates from this woman. I'm telling you. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back to their mugshot here. Let me find it. She really thinks she's hot stuff. I hope she gets the death penalty, but she's probably going to get a plea bargain, y'all. From what I understand. Let me get my phone because that's where I've got the article at. Hold on a minute. Oh, Chad Dunby. I wonder what that weirdo's up to. We'll just put their pictures up. Hold on. Let's screen share. Look at a weirdo. Hey, they match now with the way her face has been looking. They're both ugly as hell. Somebody just wrote a book about them. Now, I don't understand this. Now, why are you going to write a book about them right now? Don't you want to wait and write the book after the trials are over? You know, it's like that damn Lifetime movie. And I did watch it. What was it called? Doomsday Mom or something like that? It's something like that. Why make that movie right now? Why not wait until, they've been sentenced, convicted and sentenced? Because they are going to be convicted. There's no way around it. Lori Vallow debut. Okay, 3 hours ago. Let me read this to y'all. BigCountryNewsConnection.com. Pretrial conference to discuss a potential plea deal for murder defendant Lori Vallow debut. is scheduled for the file. According to court documents filed on Friday, the conference will be held 9:30 a.m. November 9th at the Fremont County Courthouse. Judge Stephen Boyce will preside. We will be watching that. They live stream it. The hearing will be held in an effort to discuss a possible plea deal agreeable to the parties involved. Currently, Lori is facing either life in prison or the death penalty for her alleged role in the murder of her two children, J.J. Vallow, age 7, Tylee Ryan, age 16. Police believe that the children were murdered in September 2019, following a trip to Yellowstone National Park. The children's remains were found buried in Chad Dunbell's Salem property. He is also charged in their murders, as well as that of his first wife, Tammy Daybell, who died October 19, 2019. 2 weeks after Tammy Daybell's death, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow were married in Hawaii. A pretrial conference has not yet been scheduled for Chad Dunbell. The courts routinely seek some type of sentencing compromise prior to a jury trial, said Lori's attorney, Jim Archibald. We always try to settle cases, Archibald told the Stanford Journal. I guess it's how you say it, Archibald. Has brokered plea deals in sparing his clients the death penalty. Most recently, he plea bargained for Idaho Falls murder defendant Brian Drips, who was sentenced to 20 years to life for the rape and murder of Angie Dodge in 1996. Christopher Tapp had been wrongfully convicted in the case and spent 20 years in prison before he was exonerated in 2019. Archibald said it's too early to know whether that will be possible in Lori's case. Right now, the answer is no. There's no settlement, he said. Court documents filed on June 21st also noted that the May 2021 grand jury transcript had been printed and presented to Archibald after Boyce requested he receive a hard copy of it. Archibald had received an electronic version of the transcript last year. The printed version resulted in 1,000 pages for him to review. During the grand jury hearing, 51 witnesses were questioned. The grand jury called for the Daybells to be charged with the murder of the children and for Chad to also be charged in Tammy Daybell's murder. Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow were indicted May 2021. It was 5 days of testimony, Archibald said, of the grand jury hearing. It was just a lot more than other cases. This is way more involved. The voluminous grand jury testimony is not public record, he said. Court documents also revealed that the trial will be held for both Lori and Chad from January 9th, 2023 through March 17th, 2023. The two cases have been joined, allowing the couple to go before the same jury. Boyce opted to hold the trial elsewhere in hopes of finding an unbiased jury. Hey, good luck with that. You could move it, to the freaking East Coast. Everybody knows who this witch is. Everybody. Even my mom, and she don't even follow true crime. She knows about this. Okay. Unbiased jury. Prosecutors complained that doing so would cost Upper Valley taxpayers $700,000 and said it would be less expensive to bring an Ada County jury to Fremont County. As more information is made available, the Stanford Journal will update this story. Bitch, you're going to hell in a handbasket, honey. No more lipstick and blue toenail polish you was showing off in jail to them girls. No more of that stuff, honey. No more. I mean, you might be able to order you some of that cheap makeup off the commissary. You'd be lucky. You'd be lucky to get some CoverGirl, honey. Lucky. But ain't nothing gonna help that face. Nothing. She is ugly as sin for inside and out. She is worse than Chad because these were her children. Oh, stupid thing. She really believed. I believe she killed Joseph Ryan too. Because that little podcast recording we listened to when Melanie Gibb was there, cackling it up in the background like a fucking bunch of hens, excuse my language. And she said, the Bible said, if it comes against you once, hit you. If it Comes against you twice. The third time, you can kill him, the Bible says. Funny, I've never damn read that in the Bible. So why would the Bible say that when one of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not kill? I'd like to see her hung. I'm telling you, I would like to see her hung. I'd like to watch her hang for what she did to JJ and Tylee and Charles, probably Joseph, Ryan, and Tammy. She was involved with that too. It seems that Chad wants nothing to do with his bride. Oh, no, he didn't want to join trial. She just wants a damn joint trial so she can see him. That's all it is. So she can sit beside the fat ass, ugly looking thing. I wouldn't piss on that son of a bitch if he's on fire either. Let's see. JJ's papa went to Crime Con. I think I read something that he broke down and was crying and stuff. Bless their hearts. They are just the sweetest people. Kate, she seems more reserved, but what's his name? Larry Woodcock. He seems like just the best person. Kate seems like she's a good person too, but I don't know. There's just something about Larry. When you look at him and hear him speak, you can tell he's a good man with a good soul and a good heart. Crap, the last time we talked about them, Kate's daughter come in here. Do y'all remember that? Yeah, she said Larry was her stepdad, and she thanked me for being respectable, talking about, her family. I'd love, I'd hate to ask her, but I'd love to get her on my live stream, just, hear what she had to say and stuff like that. I think she has a channel. My worst fear is that she's declared incompetent again. Nah, that's not going to happen. No, she was already declared competent again. That bitch is going to trial. Reap what you sow, yo witch. It's coming back to you, honey. It's coming back to you. I want to know if she was there when those kids were killed. If she watched it, if she actually done it herself. See, I think her brother done it, Alex. From the time I first heard about this case and stuff, I always said he was their hitman. And police think that too. I think he's the one that killed the kids and helped bury them. That's my opinion. And I don't think he died of natural causes, despite what the autopsy said. I mean, he could have got real stressed out where, he had some health problems, just croaked, just fell over dead in that bathroom. But, I mean, it's just weird. Like, they exhumed Tammy Daybell's body, and the next day he's freaking dead. He freaking dies. Used the bathroom on himself, vomits, everything. It's so weird. And his wife is a weirdo too. The woman that, what's her name? I forget her name. That married Alex. She lied to people. She said she didn't know Lori that good. But her daughter said, oh, yeah, they're both into, prepping and doomsday stuff. She's a liar. She probably knew about the plan too. Zulema. Zulema's her name. Yeah, she's a freak. That was the weirdest part. Zulema. Her name is Krisha. If you want to contact her, I will find her channel link for you. Say, I just can't. Yes, find the channel link, please, when you get time. You don't have to do it right now. You can leave it in a comment or something. I'd love to talk to her. I just hate to ask her, guys. I just hate to ask her, you know what I mean? I know other YouTubers, they've done jumped right on that. Aggravating her to come on and stuff. I mean, I guess I'll ask her in a nice, polite way, of course. If she says no, that's perfectly fine. I can understand, if she wouldn't want to come on. But I think that would be an interesting stream just to hear, her talk about Lori and tell us more about Lori, because she knew her. Difficult research. Okay, let me get my pen here. Where's my damn pen? I just had my pen. Let me go grab one again. I lost it somewhere. I used my rooster pen. Mark brought me back from the rooster's pub. It's the little place you eat. Difficult research. Okay. Yeah, I think me and her, she seems like a nice lady. We could have a good conversation. I could get Red Rum to help me because she's good at talking and asking questions. Difficult research. Oh, yeah. I wanted to give y'all an update about, excuse me, the case we talked about yesterday. The TikTok star, Mama Tot, Ophelia Nichols, her son was shot and killed at a gas station the day before his 19th birthday. I believe it happened like Friday night or something. Anyways, they said that one of the suspect, he had met that suspect before and sold him weed. Now, I don't think it's no big deal he sold weed. I know people's going to be making a big deal about it. Let me see if I can watch a little video here. Anyways, we will be watching Lori and them's trial if they live stream it. You know how the judge used to do it, the arraignments and all that. Judge Boyce. We will be watching all that. Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't want my channel content. Hold on. What did I do? Your channel. It's so weird. After I live stream for so long, then it's like my internet doesn't want to work. It's so weird. Let me go to my history because I watched a news clip about her son. See if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Let me screen share. I love this lady. I've been watching her TikToks for a long time. She is so southern. This happened in Pritchard. I believe it's how you say it. Alabama.
Is joining us live. Nicolette, you have been talking with Pritchard police about this today.
Oh, let me go back.
And shootings in Pritchard. One deadly, the son of a local TikTok influencer, killed. Now she wants to know who killed her son, 18-year-old Brandon Lee. WKRG News 5's Nicolette Schleisman is joining us live. Nicolette, you have been talking with Pritchard police about this today. It's something, as we mentioned, this is an influencer on TikTok. So really, I've seen posts from people all around the country.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interest in this case, and Pritchard police just spoke with reporters giving an update to what happened. Police say the suspect and victim, Brandon Lee, pulled up to a pump at the First Stop gas station on St. Stephen's Road in Pritchard Friday night. Pritchard police say the suspect got into Lee's car, and there is surveillance video of him getting out of his car with a handgun before getting into a black vehicle and driving off. Lee was able to drive across the street to the Energizer gas station where he was found dead. According to Pritchard police, Lee had sold marijuana to the suspects in the past. Cherish.
Nicolette, do police have any suspects on their radar?
They do. Pritchard police say they have a couple of suspects in mind, but as of right now, they're not going to be releasing any names.
Okay, a lot more to come on this. Again,
Definitely.
It's a story that the entire nation is talking about. Thank you, Nicolette.
I don't know why the volume was so low. I had it turned up full blast.
Have been revealed here at 10. We've got our first look at what he wrote about the death of his fiance, Gabby.
Oh, we don't want to watch nothing with Baldo in it. We've talked about Baldo. I can't look at him again. Let's see. Is there anything else I was going to tell y'all? I don't think so. Let me look at the chat. Oh, yeah. Something's wrong with my laptop, y'all. I can barely see it. I got the charger in. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. There was a mom and daughter, a mom and a 6-year-old girl. This was in another country. They accepted a ride from some men, and the men gang raped them. Yes. I saw it trending on Crime Online. And the reason I didn't talk about it this morning is because I couldn't pronounce the names. It's like it happened in a different country. It doesn't have any pictures or anything. I think, let's see, mother, 6-year-old daughter, gang raped after accepting ride home from a group of men. Y'all don't be accepting rides from nobody. Hell, call the police if you need a ride that damn bad. They'll take you home. I mean, they would around here. Authorities in Uttarakhand, India, are searching for a group of men who allegedly raped a mother and her child after offering them a ride home from a religious site in Roorkee or something. The incident happened in northern India when a mother and 6-year-old child were trying to get home from the Muslim site Piran Kaliar when a man offered them a ride home. The superintendent of police said the man, identified as Sunyu, I guess they said, had a group of friends in the car with him and knew the mother. The mother said the group promised to take her home, but instead raped her and her child while the car was still moving. The group later dumped the victims off at a canal, then fled. The woman managed to contact police in the middle of the night, according to investigators. Both mother and daughter were admitted to the Roorkee Civil Hospital, where a medical examination confirmed that they had been sexually assaulted. You sick mofos. Bless that little girl's heart and her mom. She had injuries in her private area. However, her condition is stable. Superintendent Roorkee Civil Hospital, Dr. Sanjay Kensal, said the suspects have not been captured, but police are gathering CCTV footage from various important points that fall on the route of the crime, and the investigation is on to nab the accused. And that's all it says. Oh, we was going to take a look at old Ghislaine Maxwell, wasn't we? I forgot about that. Y'all have to remind me of stuff. Let's see if she's in court. See it live. Madam Perv, Ghislaine Maxwell, sentencing now. Well, we'll take a look at old Madam Perv here. I can't stand that woman. She's the biggest crybaby. I don't know what she thinks, but like in jail, they don't pamper your ass. They don't pat your pudding, honey, in jail. She's nasty. You know, she wants to act like they're mean to her. Well, the guard said that her cell reeked of urine and stuff, and she wouldn't bathe or anything. Oh, nasty bitch. They would take her out there in handcuffs to a car wash and scrub her ass up with that big scrub brush. Let's see what this says about her. If we can get it to load. So what's going on? She ain't come out yet or what? Let's go back. I hope I unmuted myself, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Are they going to talk or? Trying to find where they might be talking at.
Sorry.
Oh, that's some of the victims, isn't it?
Do you guys mind just letting us pass so we can get in? Sorry. Watch those all.
Okay, so they're just going into court. She's not come. They've not come out yet. Okay. Well, we'll have to check back on that because I've got chores to do. Okay, guys, let me look at the chat here. Oh, yeah, guys, if y'all want a coffee with CC Rooster mug to drink out of while we're discussing true crime, I put the link in the description. And also the membership link is down there as well, and I do have it pinned. Now, with the memberships, the member streams, we'll still do like, you know, just sit and chit chat, have some game nights. But we're also going to be discussing, you know, different cases. Like we're going to do Blanche Taylor Moore, the Black Widow killer. It's one of my favorite Black Widow killers for some reason. But first, we're going to do Dr. Jeffrey McDonald, who was convicted of killing his wife and 2 young daughters. I think the crime happened in 1972, but it was like 10 years later before he was indicted and convicted. This is why this thing confuses me. Why won't they go after any of her customers? I don't know. I don't know why they won't. That's a good question. How about the old Prince there? Wasn't he involved with them, Prince Andrew? They should go after all of our customers. Is right. Yes, I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all. She was a killer, all right. Miss Moore was a southern gal like us, only we're not killers. Hey, I know a lot about Blanche Taylor Moore. I want to give y'all a link. It's got Elizabeth Montgomery is playing Blanche Taylor Moore. I'll give y'all a link to a movie. Y'all can watch it here on YouTube about her. Elizabeth Montgomery does a good job in this movie. I've watched it a million times. Let me go click on it. This is such a good movie. Lifetime used to make some really good movies. Okay, let me go back to my chat. There's a good Snapped episode about her too. But this movie is awesome and it's right on with the facts too. What I don't understand about this woman is, okay, so she married Reverend Dwight Moore, right? And they went on their honeymoon like to the Jersey Shore. And she poisoned him. She didn't waste no time. She poisoned him on that trip. He got really sick. She drove him home. He went to the hospital. And, you know, they done blood work and figured out that he had arsenic in his system. He had enough arsenic to kill many, many people. It's the most arsenic they had ever seen in any victim in the United States. And he lived. It done a lot of damage to him, but he lived. That's what got her caught. She had poisoned her boyfriend, Raymond. Before that, she was seeing Raymond and Dwight at the same time right there at the end of Raymond's life. And she got away with that. She got away with, they think she poisoned her dad too, and one of her friends, and maybe her mother-in-law, Mistress Moore, I believe. But if she hadn't have poisoned Dwight, she would have gotten by with, you know, killing Raymond and the others. And she did it. She did it for money. She did it for money, and she had something against men. Because when she was young, when she was a little girl, her mommy, people would pay her mommy so that they could, you know, rape her and her child. Yes. So she hated men. That's another reason that she done it. She was a really good cook. They said she had a really good heart. She would give you the shirt off her back. She was a good Christian woman. That's what everybody said about her. But yet she was a killer. Y'all got to watch that movie. Click on the link. Watch it. Watch it today or whenever you get time. We're going to talk about it. They have evidence just like they said on Epstein's for a decade. Oh yeah. Speaking of sex pervs, I saw something about oh my gosh, what's his name? R. Kelly. Hold on, let me go down. Get the ads off here. Let me find it. There were some shooters. If Kelly goes down, everybody's going down. Fan arrested for threatening R. Kelly victims and prosecutors. Can you believe that? He was poor, became rich by singing, making music, but he was a sex perv, liked young girls. What crap, he married that one girl. What was her name? Leah, something like that. She was only like 15 years old. It's that girl that got killed in a helicopter crash. Was her name Aaliyah? Damn ads. Hold on. Well, he's got a big ass forehead, don't he? I shouldn't talk. I got wrinkles in my head too. Illinois authorities arrested a man on Sunday for R. Kelly's victims and New York prosecutors who successfully convicted the singer last year. Christopher Gunn, 39, attended at least one day of Kelly's federal trial in New York. A week after Kelly, 55, was found guilty of racketeering, Gunn posted a video on YouTube of the U.S. Attorney's Office in Brooklyn, which entailed him saying that he and other fans will be storming the building, according to the Chicago Tribune. If Kelly goes down, everybody's going down, Gunn allegedly said in the video. Be kind, and U.S. Department of Homeland Security investigation said they believe Gunn sold ammo to people who commented on his YouTube videos. Gunn is charged with threats involving serious bodily injury or death. He appeared in court on Monday and was given a date to appear in a New York courtroom. In September 2021, Kelly was found guilty of running a decades-old sex trafficking ring that targeted women, men, girls, and boys. He also faces 13 federal counts in Illinois for various charges, including child pornography and obstruction of justice. Sick motherfucker. Excuse my language. On the state level, Kelly is facing 21 sex-related criminal charges in Cook County, Illinois. Last August, authorities in Minnesota charged Kelly with 2 counts of prostitution with a person younger than 18 in connection with an alleged 2001 incident. Kelly, who faces life in prison, will be sentenced on June 15th. His federal trial in Illinois begins in August. What a freak weirdo. He should be charged with, I know she's dead, Aaliyah. I think her name's Aaliyah. He should be charged with marrying her when she was underage. Yeah, he did. She was only like 15 or 16 years old. He is sick, man. I know a lot of men that, like I said, when I was a teenager, I had encounters with older men. And, I know a lot of men that like young girls like that. It's some of the people you would never believe it. Church-going people and everything. But, that is freaking sick. Because a teenager, even if they're a teenager, they're still a child. It's freaking sick. I know of 2 cases in Michigan alone where they arrested just to punish them with the procedure of court, and they aren't afraid to admit it either. Oh, really? One of her hits was age ain't nothing but a number. I'm sure he wrote that song. Yeah, she was beautiful. She played in that vampire movie. Y'all remember that vampire movie? Well, Queen of the Damned. That's the name of it. Let me see if I can pull her picture up here. Let me see if that movie's on here. Let me see. Yeah, this is her. Well, let me pull it up on Bing because it's not showing her picture. Beautiful girl. I think she shot a music video on a yacht, got in a helicopter to fly home, and it crashed, killed her. I want to find her picture before I get off here. Let's see. That one's a good one. Let me show it. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Some of these stars, I'm telling you, they're into some freaky stuff. Them days of the rich and famous getting by with sexual assault and abuse and stuff is over. Those days is over. They're all going down. Just like that weirdo, what's his name? Charles Manson. He's a freak too. He has been accused for the last 20, 25 years of doing stuff to his girlfriends and fans and everything. Here's the Queen of the Damned. Let me see if I can click on a regular picture. Oh, right there. Can I see that? Let's see. Oh, crap. Here she is. Let's do a closer up picture. Beautiful, beautiful young lady. So beautiful. Life was cut short. Bless her heart. Here's a good picture. Look how pretty. She looked badass in that movie, Queen of the Damned, and she done a good job playing the evil, sexy queen vampire. I like movies like that. See, I had no idea. I knew that she had married R. Kelly at one point, but I didn't know that she was underage. Anyways, I can't wait till they give that guy about 700 years, like old Murdoch's going to get. Alex Murdoch. He's facing 700 years for all his crimes, and he ain't even been charged with murder yet, but I'd say that's coming soon. Let me get back to my chat. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off here. If I can get back to my chat here. Get some things done.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to...
Let's mute. Let's mute this crap. I can't get back to my live chat because it won't even let me mute. So I'm going to have to look at the damn StreamYards chat. They are picking on Marilyn with nothing like they picked on Johnny Depp. And he was the one abused. Yeah. Were others killed in the crash? Yes, there was others killed in the crash. I believe her hairstylist, maybe some friends. Yeah, they was more than just her. They had been shooting out on the ocean on a yacht, a music video, and they got done. Got in a helicopter to go home. It crashed, killed them. I can't wait for his trial where he's suing them. Yeah. Have a good day. You too, Hibiscus. You have a great day. Well, guys, I've enjoyed chatting with y'all. I could sit here all morning and keep going through the true crime articles and giving these weirdos down the road, but I've got some things I need to do. I need to straighten up the house, go check on my kitty again. I've been worried about her because them other two kittens disappeared. There was 3 of them. And when the wind blows, I think I'm smelling death a little bit. I don't know if something got them down in the woods or if they died of natural causes or what, or a hawk got them. Something happened to them. I mean, it's possible they could have went up to my neighbors, but they're so little. I think something may have got them. So I like to check on her several times a day. She's still getting up inside that trailer, laying on a roll of insulation, y'all. Y'all know that's not good for her. I'm assuming it's a her because Carolina girl told me calico cats are always female. I believe that's what she said in chat. So I named this cat Miss Kitty. Not because she's a kitty cat. I named her Miss Kitty off that old Western TV show. What is it, Gunsmoke or something? That's what her name is, Miss Kitty. Hopefully see you tomorrow, CC. Yes, I'm going to be live tomorrow, Lord willing. Unless, something comes up. Something was to come up, I will let y'all know in a post. But I'm getting back to my YouTube schedule, y'all. I know I've said it before, but I'm done with my physical therapy and everything. And, so it's time to get back on track. There may be some mornings I may not be able to do YouTube. I may have to skip a day or something. But if something like that happens, I'll let y'all know. Anyways, y'all have a great day. And also, channel members, we're going to be doing the Jeffrey McDonald case, discussing it. I'll be telling y'all about that case either Thursday night or Friday night. Maybe Friday night. Because I know I don't never got nothing to do on Friday night. And most of y'all probably don't either. Y'all probably home like me. So I think that would be a good night to do it. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Stay cool. Be safe. Be kind. And peace. And thank you for chatting.